Voiceover hack, character work. Hello, hi everyone. It's May, creative professional humans. We're making money online, making art in our communities. We're doing it. We're building businesses. Call us. Hi, I'm Caroline Cole. Good to see you again. Welcome back to the business of storytelling. Today I'm going to share my top 3 tips for crafting consistent character voices in the booth. And make sure you stick around till the end because I've got a game-changing tip for recalling old characters on the spot. You know, in like a 500-page audiobook when they bring up the person from the prologue and the epilogue and you're like, what did I even sound like? Yeah, it's crazy. I know how to fix that. Okay, let's jump in. First off, let's talk about character work in general. Oh, honey, it's the best. I love it so much. It is where you get to unleash your inner actor. You're no longer having to just narrate, which, let's face it, can get a little repetitive sometimes. And you can create exciting, fun, silly magic behind the mic. So we know commercial work pays the bills, but character work, that's where the true fun lies, in my opinion. I mean, who doesn't want to make silly voices and be a cartoon? Literally, that's why I got into voice acting in the first place. But let's be honest, keeping characters consistent, especially in something like an audiobook where you're switching back and forth between different characters all the time, that can be a challenge. But fear not, because you are here with me. And here are my top 3 tips to help you nail those character voices every time. 1, pick a tone. You want to determine where your character's voice lies on the scale, right? Is it high-pitched, medium-pitched, or low-pitched? And this is going to vary based on your vocal range. So establishing a general pitch like, this is where my high voice is, here's where my medium voice is, and here's where my lower voice is, right? You want to sort of know your groupings in your own voice. 2, get physical. Even in your tiny, small space, like a recording booth, physicality is key. And that can help you recall the rest of the character. So if you have a simple gesture like cocking the hip, or maybe sticking the chin up, or like nose up, or shrugged shoulders, something small can help you recall the voice of the character. So if you're like mid, okay, we'll put it together at the end. Okay, tip 3, face. Use your face. You have to use your face, the shape of your face, your mouth, all of that plays a huge role in character creation. Different shapes of the tongue and tongue placement, they can make each character sound unique, right? If you move your tongue around or purse your lips differently. Also, finally, with all of those 3 tips are no good if you don't take notes. You want to make sure you write down those essential markers of your characters so you can refer to them when you need the character again for either future episodes, pickups, or later in a chapter. Or if you want to add them to your character roster in the future. So here's the real game changer though. You need that trigger, but we've created several, to help you recall those old characters instantly. Now, I'm not talking about triggering past trauma. No, we don't like to do that in acting, at least in the way I teach it. I'm talking about triggering your memory. So it could be like a word or a phrase that brings that character's voice to mind immediately. Like, for instance, if I'm trying to get into a New York accent, the first thing I'm going to do is be like, hey, I'm walking here. And then I'm like in it, and then I like know that I can do it, right? So boom, I land in Manhattan. So each character's trigger for you is going to be a little bit different, but finding that like word or phrase will make a world of difference. So you're going to pick the tone, high, medium, low. So if I have a high-pitched character with shrugged shoulders and and then I'm going to purse her lips a little bit so I know that she's going to talk like this and I'll be able to come back. Right? I can just put it on. Oh, sure. Okay, here she is. So it doesn't have to be a daunting task. You'll develop your own shorthand over time. Just remember to mix up that tone, get physical, don't forget your face. And that handy trigger, maybe take a note to help bring your characters to life in an instant. Thanks for tuning in this week, guys, at the Business of Storytelling. I'm Caroline Cole. I'm always so grateful when you come by and stick around for some voiceover chat. Maybe even hop down to the comments. Let me know what was most helpful for you. I know some of you guys are coming over from the 5-day demo challenge. So you're like right in hand with your new demo and ready to start booking work. This is the exact kind of thing I want you to be here for, figuring out how to keep those character voices consistent. So if you haven't gotten I have tons of freebies, guys, so make sure you load up on those. There are some links below for that. And also, I love when you guys stop by on Instagram, TikTok, a message, slip into my DMs. I always want to chat to you guys. And subscribe so that you don't miss anything. See you next week.